This is so annoying. Where is the god flippin' forsaken stupid mother trucker desert? That's what I need a desert. Well, Rockstars, our park is looking absolute beautiful. With 5 dino species in our park, I think it's about time we add some more fun to actually visit. So today, I specifically want to start working on the Ford Explorers and the Jeep Wranglers so we can build our physical track for the car section that you take around the park. Oh, I did finish this up, by the way, just one of the little tunnels. I think it looks fantastic, and our little stego over there is looking beautiful on our 2 Seggiosauruses because I added another one so you had a friend. This is the idea though, because I want 2 separate paths, one walking path and a single path for the cars. I need to get them in the right location. Plus, I think it's just be really cool because you can take more time walking to absorb certain dinos. So I think that island all the way out there, that's going to be our boat. Like, that's going to be a dock where it lands, and this is going to be the starting point where you choose whether you want a car or you want the footpath. So we need to start over here, but first we need to go ahead and actually learn how to make our tracks. All right, so a tour vehicle track. That's not super expensive. We get iron bars, rails, and redstone. We should have everything we need to create all of that. All right, so luckily, once again, EMC is going to save our lives. So all we got to do is quickly make a couple quick iron bars here. Then we got to do the same thing with the good old railroads. There we go. Perfect. Now we can just throw one of these together, and 16 tour vehicle tracks on top of the fat. Actually, that's 64. Plus, we can just toss them in the EMC table, and now we don't ever have to make them ever again. That's going to be the fantastic part. Now, I don't know if they need separate power or anything like that, or they just run on their own. So we got to do some testing before we place them down permanently. In the meantime, though, we do need our Jeep Wrangler and Ford Explorer, so we need a lot of dyes. Okay, so we need a total of gray dye, red dye, lime dye, and cactus green dye, and yellow dye. Okay, so I think I have red and yellow. Okay, since I have neither red nor yellow dye, so we have a whole lot of work to do. All right, so red and yellow dye is going to be super easy, and cactus green is cactus green. I just have to find that. We need to go ahead. How do you get lime green again? It is white dye with cactus green. So we need cactus green absolutely no matter what. We could also use green dye. We get white dye from white anomian. Oh, I guess actually there's so many modded flowers. Please tell me you'll just give me like blue dye or something flower. So a chameleon diffuser and ooh, yes, light blue dye. Okay, perfect. Okay, so all we have to do is actually collect flowers. We don't have to do this difficultly at all. All right, orchids turn into nothing. They're absolute garbage. Ooh, yellow. There's our dandelion for our yellow dye. Okay, so now we, ooh, wait, this is our anomia for white dye or gray dye. That gives us the white dye. So we have 6 of those. So now we just need to get cactus green and red dye. Red dye's right here. We can see the rose reds. Yum, 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 yum. Eat up the flowers. Delicious. Not really. They're not good for human consumption. So we need green dye or cactus green. So I guess we should just look for a green plant that's not a pineapple. But all of these are pineapple plants. That's not how this works. I don't see there being a green flower like every other flower type, specifically because everything else in green is green in Minecraft. The grass, the blocks. Is there any way we can actually make green dye? Cactus green is from a fern. Ooh, that's good to know. That's actually really good to know. Oh, ferny fern, ferny fern, where are you? This is so annoying. Where is the god flippin' forsaken stupid mother trucker desert? That's what I need a desert, okay? I realized, by the way, I was completely wrong. Can you not rain on top of me right now? The cactus green, we can get the green dye from a fern, but I didn't see the subcategory. It says Tropicraft. Now, if you don't realize what the issue with that is, Tropicraft is another dimension in this mod specifically, and I know that those plants as spiders do not spawn here naturally. I have to go to the Tropicraft dimension for that to work, so I have to find a desert because I have no idea how to make that portal. All right, I give up. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to search how to build this portal at home because I found a flipping sea temple. A sea temple before I found a desert. And guess what? Look, my old base is about 10 kilometers away. That's how long it's been. Because I know that because that says Old Death. My Old Death is literally right next to home. This is stupid. Where is a desert? I can't even swim that way because the guardians are gonna kill me. I have no armor. They're gonna slow me down. We found it. Looky, everybody, it's cactus. We finally found it on an island in the middle of nowhere. I can't believe it. So I was on my way home to make the Tropicraft portal, and then during research on my way home, I realized, oh, I can't do that because it's not a portal. You have to drink in like a chair during a time of the day while having a drink. I don't know. So it's not an easy way back and forth, but it doesn't matter. We found, for whatever reason, a solo island with cactus. I thought I didn't get them for a second. I forget sometimes I actually have to pick up the items when they fall on the ground. But there we go. We have our cactus, and we only have a total of, 9,000 more meters. No wonder I passed this up the first time on the way through, because on my my way home, I'm like, this is literally just an island in the middle of the ocean. I don't know why there's cactus on it, but I'm not gonna complain. It's been like an hour. I give up, okay? This has been dumb. Every time, I hate looking for cactuses. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and make sure you guys put hashtag cactus in the comments down below. Let me know you guys made it this far. We finally made it home. Okay, so we should have everything we need now to actually make this stuff. That took way too much time. I'm gonna smelt half of these, and half of these I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the EMC table so I never have to touch them again. In the meantime, we can start making everything else, like unfinished car. Do we need these for both of them? We do. So let's just go and make an unfinished car. We need a lot of wheels. So we need a total of 8 car tires. Oh, we need slime and ink sacks? Alright, so I have neither slime or ink sacks. Is there anything else I need to add to my list of surprises before I try to continue this? Alright, nothing else seems to be super complicated. I can make a car chassis. It's just iron. I don't need anything super special for that. Car seats. Ooh, can I make a saddle? No. So, okay, so I need a saddle, I need slime, and I need ink sacks. Those are the 3 items that I need again. And the most tedious thing I've ever done for something that technically has so little importance. It's just mainly for looks. Well, I'm gonna find all these items and just cut it all out, because this is gonna be stupid. Another 2 hours of searching. I thought I would have all the basic Minecraft items I'd actually need, but at least once we have it, we don't have to do it again. But this is just annoying. Periodic ore. This is nothing that I need. I can't find. Can I find a chest or a mob spawner or anything? I just need a single saddle. I kind of want that gold back there, but I'll ignore it for that. I don't want to deal with the lava. Oh, there's a zombie. Do you have a spawner friend or something around here, buddy? Hey, get back. Get back. I don't have any armor on. I should probably just make armor at this point. Come on, get back. Okay. Please tell me that I just need, even a mineshaft chest has a chance for a saddle in it, right? That would be really, really nice right now. No, I don't want your zombie flesh. Okay, so this is a dead end. Yes! A spotter! A spotter! They just take... Oh, that's a lot of bones. Why are there so many bones? Okay, whatever. What do we have? We have Cat. I love Cat. It's one of my favorite songs in Minecraft. Honestly, I actually don't know. It's just a meme at this point. Okay, iron, don't care about that. In the last chest, please, please, please. I'm closing my eyes, and is it in there? Is it? Yes! Finally, a saddle. I said leave me alone. I said leave me alone. I blocked off your spawner, you son of a gun. How are you spawning? Finally, a saddle. This took way too long. Such a simple concept, and yet, okay, we have 192 EMC to evaluate. Now we can just go home, and we're perfectly fine. We don't have to do it. I'm so happy almost everything has EMC in this world, because otherwise, I think I'd cry. And I'm not even I think I'd cry, because it'd just be that difficult, because you can't craft saddles still. Alright, so with us being home, we can store this away, and now we can go ahead and grab out a saddle. We just need 2 of them to start off with, so we have 1 of each vehicle. Alright, at this point, I'm pretty sure we have absolutely everything we need to make both cars and whatnot. So first off, let's go ahead and start off with a bunch of glass panes. There we go. Alright, so to make the unfinished car part, we're gonna need 2 of these. We need 4 tires, an engine system, iron ingot, a glass windscreen, car seats, and the car chassis. So let's start off with the tires, because that should be the easiest, right? So if we need 4 tires for 1 car, we need 8 tires. If there's 1 piston per 2 tires, that's 2 pistons per car. So we need 4. I believe that is the number. So there we go. 4 pistons, easy peasy. So now that should give us, yep, all 8 wheels that we need. That was really simple, luckily. Okay, so next up, let's go ahead and let's work on the car seats themselves. Alright, so for the car seats, we need just basically leather in the saddle. That's not a big deal. Boom, we do that. We can just go ahead and repeat that. There we go. Second set of car seats. Okay, so now to the difficult bits. Let's go ahead and I guess let's just start with the windscreen. The windscreen itself is actually really simple. We only need 2 of these bad boys. Actually, wait, most of this stuff all has EMC, so I gotta make sure I EMC this stuff before I put it together, right? I guess the cars themselves have EMC, but if I ever want to build a new vehicle and I need these parts again, I think the engine's what's gonna be the hardest bit. So let's check out the engine system. Oh god. Okay, so this is gonna suck. Is there anything we don't have on this list now? No, there is not. Perfect. Okay, so we can make a car engine, and I'm not making a second one of those. I'm just gonna toss that into the EMC table. Alright, so at this point we just have to put it all together, right? We have everything. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and stack everything up. So we should be able to get 2 of these. 2 unfinished cars. Now let's go ahead and toss one of these in here, because I don't want to go through any of this process ever again. I just want to be able to pull my beautiful little cars out. So now we should be able to just do this, and that gives us a Ford Explorer. There we go. Okay, so I need an extra wheel for the Jeep, and then I need light gray dye. So what's light gray dye? Light gray is white tulips or white plus ink sacks. Well, I'm out of white dye, so we'll find white tulips. That's no big deal, and we just have to grab out another tire. Oh, Oxy Daisies just give light gray dye. That's perfect. I don't even have to do anything. Alright, so now we should have everything, I believe, to make ourselves our Jeep. Yes, the Jeep Wrangler. Now we have our 2 cars. Let's go ahead and toss these bad boys in here, along with everything else that we no longer need. Alright, so now that that we have everything, we just have to do a little bit of testing to see how these things work overall. I don't think I need actual gas. I hope not, at least. And I don't know if they drive on their own, because the Jeeps do in the show, but the Ford Explorers, not really. They follow the tracks. And we can just drive around like it is nothing. That is awesome. Oh, they literally leave tire tracks, too. That is cool. Okay, I really, really like this. I love the movement. It's not just popping up the blocks as well. Okay, so this works perfectly. So I think this is going to be my personal vehicle for now, because these are usually not on the tracks, but I think I might use these for more like safari-esque areas. Now, the question is, do the Ford Explorers drive on the track or on? Can you actually drive these? Because they're okay, they are drivable because they're self-automated in the actual, movies. All right, so that's all really, really good to know. So now the question is, how do these guys interact with the actual tracks themselves? So let's just place some temporary tracks down to see how this goes. Do they just bend? Oh, okay, so that's a direct angle. It's not like a curve. I think I really like that. I think that's going to be nice. All right, so I'm on the track. Oh, it's just taking, I'm not even controlling it. The car is taking himself through the track. I cannot, oh, I can go backwards and I can get off of the track. But anytime you hover over it, it just automatically goes. Okay, so that's really, really, really interesting on how that works. What happens? Okay, we're just going to pop off of it. What if I just drive right here? Does it just latch onto it? It does. It's latched onto it automatically. I am not controlling it. Okay, so that's very interesting. All right, so does the actual Wrangler Explorer itself do it as well? So that's the real question, because unlike the other ones, these are literally supposed to be the track ones. Okay, it does not. That's really, really good to know. So that's good thing I had that idea planned out, that these are going to be more safari vehicles, if anything, for any customers, because they do not lock onto the track whatsoever, but the Ford Explorers do, so that's a good thing. Okay, at this point, we've got our main area after the docks. We'll have a dock over there for the boat, and it will lead up to here. So this will be where you pick up your car or your walking path. I'm thinking this section right here will lead to like right here for the walking path, and I went over here to be the group of cars. The only problem is you can't really have more than one track connected, so I gotta figure out, do I want them all the cars to line up together in one row, or do I want to make a janky track try to just get connected together? I'm not exactly sure for now, but I think the best thing that we can go ahead and do is I think we just start with the track like right here, and we can always move these early tracks really on. We just need to get the mid and the range tracks all the way back there, right? And this is the last step that we need to do outside of just putting on finishing touches to make sure everything works. So there we go. I think we can just go ahead and we can bring this by here really easily. Perfect views of the ankylos. So I think this is where we want to make sure we do this path correctly, because we don't want it to overlap or get in trouble with the actual walking path itself. And we'll do this so we can take this around the back side, which is, what do you do that for? Because we have the walk tunnel back there, but that's why we're taking it back there. And it's probably best if we try to keep these in a straight of the line as much as possible with as little curves, considering how they react. And wow, a stack went through really fast. All right, so that's the last of our track. What I want to do is bring it around this way, right? Because the top of the walking path for this section and the underground cavern and whatnot comes out here. So if we can cut this right here, we can bring it once again between the Stegosaurus, but right next to the actual Stegosaurus as well. Then at that point, we can just follow right through here so they can see more Stego if they missed it. And then we have our Pteranodons. So at this point, this is where the path gets a little tricky, because we have the big Velociraptor cage. And this is not even going to be one of our biggest cages. The T-Rex, the Spino, the Giga, and the Brontosaurus are all going to need like triple these cage size for these. But what I'm thinking is we bring it through here, and instead of going through the tunnel this way, that's going to be the exit tunnel, right? So we can cut back this way through here, and we can have a drop point here. At this point, guys, I just want to make sure I get the cleanest path possible and see as many of the enclosures as more than once if possible, but consistently and well put. So at this point, we're just going to place down all the tracks and hopefully keep them in as straight of a line as possible. When they kind of zigzag, it makes it harder to see out of the car or experience. Yes, I know technically there's not actual people going on these tracks, but I like the more realistic feel into the building. Plus, I think it's more fun that way. I love the cool design of the tunnel with the Velociraptors. I'm just not sure where I'm going to take the track after. Well, with the track all finished, it's only right that we take a ride ourselves along it. So let's go ahead and let's attach our car and get it moving. There we go. Look at this thing. I cannot wait. Okay, so what does it look like in first person? Ooh, it's actually not that bad. I think we've got the start pretty well here. You can see most of the enclosures. Coming up to the Stegosaurus, these are probably the hardest ones to see overall because they're just so small. What about an F5? You have a lot better view, honestly. And they probably could have just disappeared again, because I don't see the two of them at all. And sometimes they do that for whatever dinos just disappear randomly. They don't die because they're at full health. They just poof, gone, vanish. I can't switch seats, but F5 allows me to see across it. But I do like going in between the two enclosures. This is working really well. I love it. So this is the one I'm most worried about, because I think I have to make an underground section for the car for this one. You can see the Pteranodons. You just don't have a great view in F1. Even in F5. I mean, it works a lot better, but still. Coming around to see the final look at the I said Triceratops. We don't have that yet. Stegosaurus. There we go. And down the little hill we go. I'm loving this. I will have to replace all of these track downs again, because when I actually put the road down that's proper, I'm worried about being too close to this enclosure here and glitching through it, but we seem to be good. The Velociraptor's constantly trying to get out. I think I might have perfected just the distance from the cage. I thought I would be one block too close, and we're not clipping through it, so I don't have to worry about it. No, Velociraptor, you cannot get through the reinforced glass. It might feel weird because you watch the Velociraptors for so much longer compared to everything else, but I did have an idea when putting these down, is that what if we make more than one track, so you can go in a different direction and see everything, but at a different pace. So that way, even though the tracks, you can't have multiple feet into one lane, you can have multiple cars still going. Plus, the Velociraptors are one of the main attractions. You want to see them and show them off for the absolute most amount of time. So there we go, perfect, and that is the exit. And this comes to the end of Jurassic Park. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the 5 dinos at the Primo pre-function park. Not open for Yeti, but thank you for Yeti. Not open for Yeti, but thank you for test driving. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys all next time. Well, hopefully this will just look a lot nicer. Otherwise, peace, rock stars.